6:47 a.m. The coffee maker gurgles the same way it did yesterday. Same mug, chipped on the handle. Same drive, same radio station. Same parking spot 3 rows from the door because you got there at the same time you always do. You clock in at 8:58. 2 minutes to spare. Marcus clocks in right behind you. Same badge beep. Same morning nod. You've worked next to Marcus for 4 years. Same department. Same title. Same $61,000 salary. Give or take the last raise letter you both got in January. By every measure that shows up on a badge or a paycheck, you and Marcus are the same employee. You are not the same person. Not anymore. And neither one of you can see it yet.
Here's the day, laid out the way it actually happens. 8 a.m. coffee, black, from the break room machine that's been broken since March and only pours half a cup. 10:15, second coffee, because the first one didn't count. Lunch at your desk, 45 minutes if you're lucky, watching the clock more than you're eating. 3:30 slump. Third coffee, 5:02, you're out the door, and by 5:45 you're home, and the day quietly closes itself. Tomorrow it opens the exact same way. You've clocked this shift about 240 times a year for 4 years now. Call it 960 identical mornings. Same coffee, same hours, same commute burning the same 22 minutes each way. Add it up and that's roughly 350 hours a year, just getting to and from a desk where you'll sit for 8 more. And here's the part that actually stings. None of that time feels wasted while you're in it. It feels responsible. You show up, you do the work, you collect the check. That's what you were told the deal was. But somewhere between the second coffee and the 3:30 slump, a second, quieter arithmetic has been running in the background of your life. And almost nobody ever points it out to you on purpose.
Here's the sentence nobody says out loud at the coffee machine. Time and money split into 2 completely different categories the moment your paycheck lands. And only one of those categories is still working after you clock out. Category 1 is your labor. You trade hours for dollars, 1 for 1. And when you stop trading, the dollars stop coming. That's the deal you signed up for. It's fair, it's honest work, and it has a hard ceiling. There are only so many hours in a week you're willing to sell. Category 2 is what happens to the dollars after they land in your account. And this is where you and Marcus, despite the identical badge and the identical coffee order, have quietly started living in 2 different timelines. Marcus's last raise, the 3% one from January, works out to about $58 a month after taxes. He put it toward a 2026 lease, $479 a month, nothing down. I just wanted something nice, he told you in the break room. And you nodded because you understood exactly what that sentence cost to say out loud, and exactly what it cost to actually mean. Your $58 went somewhere else. Not anywhere dramatic. Not a hot stock tip. Not anything you'd bring up in the break room. It went into an index fund inside a Roth IRA you opened 18 months ago and mostly forgot about. The same week Marcus signed his lease, actually. Same month, same raise. Same $58. Here's what that $58 a month are invested consistently at a historical average return of around 8% a year turns into over time. After 5 years, roughly $4,300. After 15 years, roughly $18,900. After 30 years, a little over $86,000 for money you never would have missed because it left your account before you ever felt its absence. The lease payment over those same 30 years, if he keeps leasing a car in the same range the whole time. Also gone, every dollar of it. Every single month, resetting back to zero. Same $58. Same starting point. Very different future, not because one of you is smarter, or works harder, or drinks better coffee, because one of you automated a decision once, 18 months ago, and never had to make it again. This is the part where most videos tell you to make a budget, and you close the tab, because you've made 11 budgets and abandoned all 11 by week 3. This isn't a budget. It's one decision made exactly once that removes every future decision from the equation entirely. Step 1. Open a retirement account you actually control. If your employer offers a 401k match, that's free money. Contribute at minimum up to the full match before anything else. Because turning down a match is turning down a raise you already earned. If you don't have access to one, or you've maxed the match, a Roth IRA is the next move. Contributions grow completely tax-free for decades. Step 2. Automate a transfer the same day your paycheck lands. Not whatever's left at the end of the month. That number is always zero. For everyone, every time. The transfer has to happen before the money has a chance to become a lease payment or a third coffee. Even $25 a week. The amount matters far less than the automation. Step 3. Pick one broad index fund and leave it alone. Something that tracks the total market. Not because it's exciting. It's not. That's the entire point. But because it removes the need to guess, to time anything, to check it daily. You're not trying to beat the market. You're trying to own it quietly for 30 years, while you go on doing exactly what you were already doing. Step 4. Raise the automated amount every time your pay goes up. Next year's 3% raise doesn't go toward a new lease payment. It goes toward the same transfer, just a little bigger. You never see the money as spendable, so you never feel the loss of putting it away. That's the whole system. No spreadsheet. No willpower required after day one. The decision gets made once, and then it just runs. The same way your rent runs. The same way your car payment runs. Except this one runs in your favor for the rest of your life. Go back to Marcus for a second, because this isn't a story about him losing and you winning. It's a story about a fork in the road neither of you noticed you were standing on. 18 months ago, you both got hired the same month. Same starting pay. $56,000. Same 4% 401k match. Marcus opted into the match. Smart. That part. He did right. But that's where the accounts diverge. He's never contributed a dollar past the match. Never opened anything else. No IRA, no index fund. Nothing outside that one account. Currently sitting around $2,100. You did the exact same match. Then, 18 months ago, you opened one more account and automated $58 a month into it. That's it. That's the entire difference in behavior between two people who, by every other visible measure, are living identical lives. Run both of you forward to age 65, assuming nothing else changes. Same raises, same 8% average return. Same $58 a month habit growing with every raise on your side. Same lease then new lease cycle on his. The gap by then isn't measured in coffee or Saturdays worked. It's measured in whether retirement means a choice or a requirement. Marcus isn't behind because he's careless. He's behind because nobody ever showed him the fork in the road. The exact same one you almost drove past yourself 18 months ago, before you decided to automate one transfer and never think about it again. Tomorrow morning the coffee maker is going to gurgle the same way it always does. You'll clock in 2 minutes early. Marcus will clock in right behind you. Same nod, same morning. From the outside, nothing about tomorrow will look any different than today. Same coffee, same hours. Same badge, same desk. Same 8 hours sold for the same rate. But if you make one transfer automatic tonight, even a small one, you will have quietly stepped onto a different timeline than the one you were on this morning. Not because you'll feel richer tomorrow. You won't. You'll feel exactly the same. That's the whole trick of it. The decision that changes your next 30 years doesn't feel like anything at all on the day you make it. If this helped you see the fork in your own road, subscribe. There's a full breakdown coming next on exactly how to set up that automated transfer in under 10 minutes, no matter which bank you use. And if there's someone in your life still leasing the BMW, send them this one. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for someone is show them the math nobody showed you. Same coffee tomorrow. Same hours. Your call on the future part.